Our country's on a very bad course, and the question is, what are we going to do about it? The question for me is, what am I going to do about it? And I've decided I'm a candidate for President of the United States of America.
Jeb Bush finally making it official. He is all in for the presidential race that he calls wide open. He's got plenty of competition, too, including from a fellow Florida Republican, Senator Marco Rubio. Good evening. I'm Amy Wegman.
I'm Patrick Nolan. Bush hoping today's big announcement will give him a leg up on Rubio and the other Republicans who are gearing up for a fight with the Democratic frontrunner Hillary Clinton.
Katie Jones on the campus of Miami-Dade College, where Bush claimed that his old gig as Florida governor makes him the man for the job.
Patrick and Amy, experience is what Jeb Bush stressed most during his presidential campaign announcement here at Miami-Dade College. But is that enough to put him ahead of the nearly dozen other fellow Republicans who've also entered the race? Pouring in by the thousands, supporters joining together to welcome former Florida Governor Jeb Bush into the presidential race.
Really need a candidate who's willing to think outside the box and outside what the federal government is currently doing, and I think that Jeb is that candidate.
It's been a speculation for several months now, but Jeb's finally making it official. He wants in the White House. During the big announcement, Jeb stressed his years of political experience.
We made Florida #1 in job creation and #1 in small business creation. 1.3 million new jobs, 4.4% growth. Higher family income, 8 balanced budgets, and tax cuts 8 years in a row that saved our people and businesses $19 billion.
As president, Bush says he would cut senseless spending in Washington, create jobs, and improve education. But he's got some stiff competition. Bush is now one of 11 Republicans in the race, including fellow Floridian Senator Marco Rubio. We asked supporters how they think that will affect the Florida vote.
I think what it shows is we have some strength out there, and I think that's real important right now. And yes, you know, we'll be going on for a year and a half, and there'll be people that'll hit the top and down, but, you know, we're just very lucky to have some good, strong people running.
Those we talked to believe no matter who comes out on top, Jeb Bush and Marco Rubio will stand together to support the Republican Party.
In politics, people throw the word friend around a bit too much, but he is proud to call Jeb his friend and that he has a lot of respect for what he does. So I think that through a primary process, you make sure you get the best candidate, and with competition comes assurance that you have the best person for the job.
Senator Marco Rubio did take to Twitter today saying his friend Jeb Bush is a passionate advocate for what he believes and he welcomes him to the race. Reporting in Miami tonight, Katie Jones, Fox 4 in your corner.
The primary season kicking off on February 1st with the Democratic Iowa caucus, and then it's the Republicans' turn in Iowa the next day. Then a few more primaries in other states, a ton more on Super Tuesday on March 1st, and you get your say in Florida's primary on March 15th. And by then, we should have an idea of which top Democrat and Republican has the clear momentum to get those nominations.